So this is Little Guardsman. It's very cute. And it's also fully voiced, which means I don't have to voice it.
So it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice.
Oh no!
You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all.
Oh no!
Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Lil. Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
There are a lot of good, just like, little references in here. It's a very cute room.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up. Okie dokie, ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Yes, I love all of the art in this. It's very good.
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Also, the voice acting is very good.
Ah! Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Definitely. That looks amazing. I want one.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can click on them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirligigging the ceremonial first slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Click on any highlighted element to learn about it. I'm not going to do that because I've already played this demo.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Yeah, but so there's a notice board for rules. There's a closet of equipment. There's a phone, and we've got an inventory, and we can also interrogate. That's basically what we got going on here.
Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Alright, so we're gonna pick the happy face admit button, not the frowny face deny button.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip: never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
I don't believe that, Hamish.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Hey, Prismatic, this game is very cute.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
It's like everything about it is super well designed. Like the character art, the background art, the music, the voice acting. It's very good. All right, the Royal Writ, or the thing that's gonna tell us the rules for today, like they have in Papers, Please. If the Castle Guard Corp can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Strict 1 slice limit per guardsman. Boo. It really took I believe it took a lot of inspiration from Papers, Please. It's like if Papers, Please and an adorable adventure game had a cute baby, that would be this game. Because it blends aspects of like interrogating people and admitting and denying whether they can enter, etc., with like adventure game elements. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the Elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent, Stryker. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you. Malcolm. Your tools have been preloaded with power crystals. The premium pink ones are mage grade and work 100% of the time. The inexpensive yellow ones only work 40% of the time, so choose wisely. Although Lil has not technically received the Chronometer 3000 yet, you can try your hand at time travel at any time during the guard shed. Try clicking on the inventory in Lil's bag and then clicking on the hourglass looking device.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
Is Tyronius Athanatos a funny name?
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
Okay, so that means that we've got to call Councilwoman Ash.
Will you require anything further?
Probably. So we got all these tools. We've got a decoder ring, a metal detector, a bullwhip, an x-ray, and a truth spray. Let's truth spray this boy.
Tonight I will inspire my fellow mages to throw off the shackles of oppression forced upon them by the weak and frightened smaggle powers that be. Tonight we will demand the freedom to flex our might, freedom to control our destiny, freedom to unleash our powers. Freedom.
Huh?
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
So, we know that he's gonna be trying to inspire mage freedom? I think that's fine. I think it's fine. They're off the shackles. Let's go.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Bye! 4 stars! Use the truth spray and learn the full extent of his nefarious plan, but you towed the company line, followed the writ to the letter. Good little guardsman. Yeah, that's fine, sure.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me. Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Illegible, you say? You take a closer look at Denise's letter.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here.
I also love her. Isn't she wonderful?
It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Yeah, I think she's fine.
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Good luck.
Good use of the decoder ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. She is wonderful. I love her. Hey, Dezo. All right, we'll do a stretch, and then we'll do the next one. Ugh. Oh, it's warm today.
What in the
Denise to
bloody
Cyclops,
blazing
yep.
blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, whelp?
I already don't like him.
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Hey, Upper Casserole. This game is super cute. What you got in there? What you got in the box?
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
Well, I wasn't before you said anything.
We're gonna have to take your gold.
I think I'll have to take a sample of this for, you know, science.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
I wonder what the stamp on these gold bars means. Maybe it's decodable.
I don't think our decoder is gonna work because we've used the best decoder already. We could have used the metal detector, I think, instead of the X-ray to get the same result. Hey, Silent Assassin.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
Oh, it's definitely blood gold. Okay.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I think we're gonna call Stryker on this one. Just see if Stryker has anything to say.
Blood gold. We've been on the lookout for mules bringing it into the sprawl for years now. Deny this man immediately. Well spotted, Guardsman. You are a credit to the force.
Well then. Oh, we don't have the option to imprison yet. All right then, get out of here. Get out of here.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
Get out of here.
But, sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
You foiled a blood gold trafficker on your first damn day? Legend. We are pretty good at this.
Lil, you gotta close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately. By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
This is definitely information that I have been informed of. Yep.
Good. Any other week, the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Rude. Due to your exceptional job performance 4, you were paid 30 gold for the shift. Heck yes. And then you can go through and see how you did with everybody. Can only play Papers, Please for 45 minutes because I found it so grim, but this is making the same process cute. It's very cute. Obviously, Papers, Please is supposed to be very grim because it's like a very serious take on...
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
It's very intentionally a different tone because it's like being very serious about the kinds of things we do for nationalism and to quote unquote protect our country, and the lengths that we go to, and like looking at how moral is it to control the flow of people and that sort of thing. Like it really digs into the moral argument of what you're doing and why you're doing it. And I found it very compelling, and I also really enjoyed the puzzle aspect of it. And this is much more lighthearted, yes.
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen. To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So You Think You Can Save a Princess!
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller!
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting this when I played this the first time.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands. And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
I feel we are unqualified for this. I mean, we were also unqualified to be a guardsman, but here we are.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Ooh.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
I mean, who doesn't like soup? Okay.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Start with perfect rescue.
What's your idea of a perfect rescue?
And who would you like to ask?
Let's not reinvent the wheel here. The easiest and fastest way to get the job done is simple. Smash and grab. What's simpler than that? I smack the baddies in their dumb faces, throw the princess over my shoulder, and hey, presto, rescued. Boom, done.
I mean, that does sound very efficient.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
2 words. Smoke bombs. Makes everything so much cooler.
Best heists are ones where they don't even realize they are being robbed. Ocean's 11 style, baby!
And your second question is?
Let's see. Perfect first date.
You encounter an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
We'll ask our resident mage.
Level 3. Ooh, spooky. Please, I reached level 3 in the tutorial. I could conjure an army of sparrows, or moles, or whatever small creature best suited my purpose.
Wouldn't it be better to conjure larger animals? Maybe something more ferocious?
More ferocious than a mole? Actually, I'm not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a bread box, but they really are scary.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I did not like that answer.
Magic users. They fill me with rage. And in that berserking rage, I can shrug off any kind of missile they may throw my way. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
He's intense.
What's a guy gotta do to get picked for a question around here? I got some exciting answers.
Hey, you got picked in the first round.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Let's summon cute animal?
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds.
Neil, what's your favorite animal?
Chipmunk.
Neil, look at this little fella.
That's a squirrel, but it's also cute.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that.
Yes, we learned that already.
Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
One more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
What's your favorite childhood memory?
And you're asking?
Not too many great memories from the mining caves of Mosh, but when I was about 11 years old, a group of kids took me under their wing. They taught me how to pick pockets and become a proper thief. They told me I could consider myself at home, consider myself one of the family. They'd taken to me so strong, it was clear we were gonna get along.
I swear I've heard that somewhere before. Sung.
You're mistaken.
Okay.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I was visiting my father at Castle Caladar on that infamous day Froderick Frankenstein conducted his great experiment. I was enraptured. I couldn't help myself. I got too close. I was struck by the alchemical lightning he had captured. Everyone panicked, screaming, wailing as I was lifted into the air. But I was fine. Better than fine. That was the day I realized my powers as an elemental mage, able to harness the raw powers of the earth. My father never looked at me the same after that.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid.
I really enjoy Lil.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round. Lil, please choose the adventurer that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
So I have the benefit of foresight. So I might leave this to y'all in chat. Do y'all have a preference for who you'd like to see play the lightning round? Ooh, we could even do Neil, the mage. Okay, so we got one. You know what? Can we do a poll? We got one for the warrior, one for the mage. I go mage. So we got 2 for mage. And we'll just do a chat poll. We'll do like a verbal poll rather than the... Are they getting struck by lightning? I will not say what the lightning round contains. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, in a 2-to-1 vote, chat has chosen Articulous Flame Hands.
All right, Articulous, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Yes.
Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
You were right, Upper Castrol. I did not realize that this was going to happen when I first played this. I was planning on having our thief go on the adventure, and I'm like, we'll have him play the lightning round. And then he got struck by lightning and turned to ash.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Which means everyone gets to survive. Yay!
Oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
Also, her "oh God, not again" hits a lot different when you've accidentally electrocuted someone to death.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and other ones, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is Neil Warkiller the Warrior.
Let's go, Neil!
This pleases me. I am pleased.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
On her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe. For now. Tyronius Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired many. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew greatly that night. He's indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. While the guards were distracted, a disgruntled chambermaid escaped with a full set of fine silver from the palace. Due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth. Ooh, Grumpkin T. Dankworth is a funny name. I should have called the jester on them. Gotten a bonus. Was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS, Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. After winning So You Think You Can Save the Princess, Neil Warkiller ran in a berserk state of rage in a direction he hoped the princess was in. After a day and a half of this ceaseless, frenzied running, Neil arrived at the bandits' castle, where they were holding fair Princess Desdemona captive. They were no match for the enraged warrior, and were mercilessly slain. But when Neil's berserker rage subsided, he discovered that Princess Desdemona was not being held at that castle, and that castle was actually a quaint country farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Oh well, maybe your princess is in another farmer's market. He murdered a bunch of old people! On his way out of the studio, Articulous Flame Hands got a static shock from the door handle. Then he got one from touching a coin, and another big one when he bumped into an empty suit of armor. This phenomenon lasted an entire week, during which time he found it impossible to eat with metal cutlery or drink from his favorite beer stein. He lost 3 pounds. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Perry Shoutson found his way to his favorite tavern in the Little Ogre Quarter. After one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket the bartender and was lifted off the ground by the bouncer. Mistaking some bar snacks for one of his patented smoke bombs, the inebriated thief dramatically threw down a handful of mixed nuts and ran headfirst into a pillar. Everyone in the bar laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from severe blunt force trauma to the head. Wow. Everyone had a terrible ending. Except for Articulous. So that was Lil Guardsman. It's real cute. Also the demo, you can replay it and get different outcomes. I don't know how much what you do has an effect on what happens in the, like, this is what happened to everyone at the end, but yeah, you could play it yourself and like see what sorts of wild things happen to you.